Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. We're in the Northeast Creek section of the New River here in Jacksonville, North Carolina. We're going to use this little creek for testing the next few days with the Deltaforce Vortex 34. In my maiden run on this boat, I actually was dealing with a lot of prop walk. Prop walk is basically the propeller rotation wanting to kick the back of your boat out, causing a veer. Okay, so I've actually extended my rudder. We're actually going to have some fun the next few days, messing around, tinkering, modifying the boat without actually drilling any major modifications. I extended the rudder, which is what we're going to test today. It's actually 2 1/4 inch setback. Okay, in the next video, if this doesn't solve it, we're actually gonna install this shim. It's basically a wedge on our strut and angle our strut to combat the prop walk. Okay, if this doesn't work, we're gonna keep the strut angled, and we're going to make a carbon fiber rudder blade, an 8-inch rudder blade, 1 inch wide, and see if that combats it while we're waiting on the Speedmaster rudder to arrive. Okay, so it should be actually pretty interesting. I get a lot of comments about prop walk and how to fix it, so this may help quite a few of you guys fix an issue. Also, like on catamarans, you can use a skeg style strut to combat prop walk. Basically, a longer rudder will combat it. It's really not enough blade in the water to keep the boat tracking straight, is basically what it is. You could sharpen your propeller, that will combat prop walk. So I had a lot of recommendations from the boat gang. A lot of guys was saying I had my center of gravity too far forward, and what was happening is it would actually, with the forward CG, it was lifting, basically kind of lifting the back of my boat up, putting less rudder in the water. So we're actually going to try the CG back. It's basically about right here. About 3/4 of an inch behind my turn fin. We're going to run half the pack out right here, and then we're going to slide it forward where we had it in our maiden run, and run the rest of the pack out. So stick around. Big B with Ironclad RC. I'm gonna get everything taped up. So we're running the same strut position as yesterday. And I can't believe my wife let me sneak out the house on Mother's Day, so I'm gonna make this kind of quick. All right, I'll get out here so we can see what we're doing. All right, hopefully you guys are in shot. We're just gonna do some ovals here. CG back, extended strut, okay? Short, straight fin, same fin we had yesterday. Okay, so it's not wanting to prop walk out. You guys see that? So extending the strut, it just did it. Nowhere near as bad as it was yesterday. Extending the strut helped. So we're gonna move the CG forward. Oh man, yeah. So the strut setback, or no, the rudder setback. Oh, God dang. I just ran into that freaking thing over there. Is the boat okay? I just hit that limb. I didn't see it. So the rudder setback's helping. Yeah, it's still wanting to kind of fishtail a little bit, but nowhere near as bad as it did yesterday. Nice. All right, let's move the CG forward while we got juice. and see what happens. I had a lot of great comments. You know, it's like lunchtime, so I only got to read a handful from yesterday's maiden run video, but I had a lot of great recommendations from the boat gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this water in here, it's a little salty. But it's more fresh than salt water. Man, I mowed down that branch over there. Everything looks good, thank goodness. Whew, that scared the mess out of me. Man, it was running pretty good. I hate to even mess with it, to be honest with you, but like I said, we're gonna be testing the next few days, so I wanna try to test out every scenario, you know, while I have the boat out. This is the closest water to my house, and I'm really not even supposed to be here, you guys. Really not even supposed to be here. Yeah, that was actually running pretty good, y'all. So setting that rudder back behind the prop, on most all boats will give you more steering authority. What happens is the prop behind the rudder back here, it wants to wash out any input from the rudder. You feel me? So let's go ahead and move these guys here forward, kind of like where we had them yesterday. Okay, so I had it about right there. With the batteries right there, the CG is mid-fin. When I had them back here, the CG was right here. About an inch behind the fin, 1.25 inches behind the fin. So I'm really kind of interested to see what happens here. Kind of think of it as a lever from your CG forward. It kind of seesaws back and forth. And if you have your weight too far forward, it will pull the propeller and the rudder out the water in a run, you know. So if your rudder's getting bounced out the water, then there's nothing to control the boat, which is what we're running into with the prop walk. There's not enough rudder in the water to keep the boat under control. You feel me? So let's give it a shot. Oh, I didn't press that tape down good. Okay, it's kind of windy today. Okay, so it may be just the forward CG. I had it too far forward. You see that? Okay. So the forward CG is wanting to pick the aft of the boat up. Whenever I give it throttle, the prop is spinning, picking the back of the boat up. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even give it no steering trim. All right, so we're gonna move the batteries back, finish off the pack. Yeah, okay, so yesterday my better run was when I had the batteries back. The third run was when I had them forward in the straights, and it was really wanting to act up. When I was doing those small circles, small ovals, when I first got to the park pond, the second half of the video, I was doing those little ovals. It was handling real good, not really spinning out, and my batteries were back. So this is what you got to do with a new boat. You got to get some time on the water. Get to know your little baby. If you move your CG too far back, all right, if you move your CG too far back, the boat will want to blow off the water at speed. Okay, so you can't really move it too far back because it'll be aft heavy, and she'll want to blow off the water. You know, so you know what I mean. And if you have it too far forward, well, with this boat anyway, I don't really run into this problem with the UL19 when my battery's too far forward. That boat loves a forward CG. Absolutely loves it. I've never had any issues with steering with my batteries too far forward. So I'm gonna move them back just a tad bit more than what we had a while ago, just to kind of do some testing here. Hatch on. We'll check the CG because I didn't do that at the beginning of the video. Yep, about the same, about 1.25 inches behind this forward fit. Okay. I still think my rudder's too short, lengthwise and setback wise. All right, I still think it's too short. I'm definitely going to order the Speedmaster rudder. Now, our next mod, because it is wanting to fishtail out while we're underway. So when we're in a straight, watch it. All right, halfway through the straight, it'll want to kick out like that. Okay, so I think we are gonna shim the strut, because I think that's a good topic for a lot of boaters. Something that you need to have up your sleeve when you're a fast electric boater and you build your own boats. So we're definitely going to shim it. Okay, it just kicked out again, kicked out again. Okay, so it's acting better. I can get up to speed. Once I'm up to speed, I give it a little extra throttle, it fishtails out. So I think shimming that strut is gonna fix a lot of that. Man, it's running good. If I go too far back with my CG, it'll blow off the water if we get up in that 50, 60 mile an hour range. That was 3/4 throttle. Okay, got on it, fishtailed out. See the dancing. So we're gonna keep the same prop on for all the testing. This is a 4514 stainless steel prop from Oxdean Marine that I've sharpened, balanced. It's thin, so we really shouldn't have much like prop walk due to an unsharp prop. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to use this prop for all the testing. I had a few subscribers recommend putting a high rake prop on, ABC or something, which we will. We're just kind of playing around now. Playing around with props, I mean with hardware settings, you know. I really wanted to do some modifications without having to drill any holes in my boat, you know. Simple modifications you can do that's like cheap and work, you know. Man, it's running good, running good. That's probably about our battery right there. Got you guys zoomed in good. Got you guys zoomed in good. Hard to keep up with the boat. Oh, that was cool. All right, let's bring her in. So this is actually the part of the hobby that I actually enjoy. I actually enjoy tracking down problems on a boat, it's a challenge. It can be a challenge. It can be frustrating. It can leave you scratching your head, but I actually enjoy it. And I've got a couple boats that I've tried tracking down issues, and I actually gave up. Like my Deltaforce 23, that little mini sniper mono, I gave up. I gave up tracking down that damn hop in the corner. 98, awesome temps. Yeah, I had given up tracking down I got a couple little drops in here, which I don't think I had my damn tape pushed down on that second rip with my CG forward, but that's okay. But I actually enjoy this, and my channel kind of based on tuning, tracking down issues with a boat. So far, combating the prop walk, I've extended my rudder. This is a temporary extension block. We're definitely getting the Speedmaster rudder. This is temporary. I know it's an eyesore. I just like threw it together like real quick. And when you're trying to track down an issue, you don't really want to go in depth making these blocks and stuff because it might not work, you know? So we've set the rudder back and we pulled our CG back, okay? And so far we got a decent running boat. Like I said, it's still wanting to kick out in a straight. So we're going to put that shim back here and basically angle that propeller, the strut, the propeller shaft, maybe a half a degree in, okay? So she's wanting to kick out like this. If you angle that propeller shaft like this, it'll combat that kick out, okay? It'll kind of counteract it before it even happens. All right, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. All right, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to get notified for future builds and updates on the Vortex. We'll see you guys next time.